will do. Obviously it's water. Ugh, hot water. They've literally been saying all day long about putting that trampoline up. I say all day long for the last month. They've seen it down the side whenever it's been sunny. They know it's there. I caved in. I said I didn't know how to put it up. I didn't realise it was so simple. Oh. Don't tell me I literally had 30 seconds of grace. No, it's back. Oh, no, it's just taking his shoes off. Phew. So, I'm back in the fridge, first of all. Gifted, but not forced to wear. By Emma. I've got to say that even though, my hair has grown since the post that I just put. I don't understand how that happened. How did I put this jumper on? But just to say, even though I don't care what this looks like, my computer has given up on me. Even though I don't care what this looks like when I start pressing record, I do have a little bit of a consideration or a thought towards what is behind me. That side of the room, messy. This side, nice floral. I'm happy with that. Anywho, last week, it's Sunday. Did I say last week now? Last week, I recorded the final 2 episodes of Series 5 of Have a Mad Baby. And we had 2 corkers of a guest. The first was Prue Leith. She's actually on book promo at the moment. Her and her niece have written a book. They've written a book called The Vegetarian Kitchen. Prue was divine. It was just brilliant talking to someone who has older kids, adults, and talking about things in a very different way. I was really interested to see when her kids started realising that she's a human rather than their mum. The other thing is that she brought up kids in a very different time, and people always say the bigger the child, the bigger the problem, in terms of how difficult things are, and actually having to navigate absolutely massive things like cancer and death as adults, and allowing each other to see vulnerabilities, and actually the children becoming the ones almost taking care of her. I found it really insightful, and that will be towards the end of the series. Right, so that was the first guest. And also, last week, however you want to play that, we recorded an episode with Alicia Dixon. I love her. I have loved her for a very long time. And I said to her on the podcast, it's one of those ones again where I fangirl too much over the people that are in the studio with me. But whenever I have seen Alicia out over the years, which is becoming less frequent now because, we never go out. But whenever I did see her out, she was always so kind and so friendly and warm, and wanted to know, what we're up to, and just really nice and, interested. And having her in the studio was amazing. So she has been on promo for Star Switch because it's World Book Day and her book has been published this week. She writes children's fiction. And so I caught her on a book promo basically. She was out doing the rounds and I was like, come in here, come in my studio. She did. It was the perfect way to round off the series. And I cannot wait for you to hear those 2 episodes. We have so many episodes left of this series. I feel like because of the Duchess episode, it's all just been like, wow. And it is an amazing series. But every time I think about the next one, I'm like, oh my God, that's great. Like Laura's episode on Tuesday. I have listened to it. I cried in the room, cried listening to it. It will carry a trigger warning. But yeah, I just feel like it's such a powerful series as a whole. And I'm very, very proud. All female, all mums. Very proud. I'm waffling on at you, but my wine and a face mask are just waiting for me there. But I wanted to tell you about 2 other books that have arrived this week that I'm very, very excited about. First up, Table Manners, the cookbook. I'm a massive fan of Table Manners, the podcast. Jessie obviously opened up this series of the podcast, of our podcast. Very confusing when you're talking about all these podcasts. She is amazing. I love her and Lenny so much. I have listened to the majority of their podcast and absolutely love it. I find it really insightful. And I try and picture what they're cooking. Tonight, I'll be sat down and going through these pages and working out what is what, and figuring out what I can actually cook myself. Love it. Thank you, ladies. And then another book that arrived was from Emma Conway. Will I ever pee alone again? Will I? It's a collection of poems about motherhood. Emma is such a funny lady. I'm literally going to go and put this by my bed and tuck into it whenever I can.